What my plan is first of all, this coming season, to deepen the knowledge and the handling of the microcurrent, the one I got now, the ENART, and together with the PCM, the DINAS PCMs that I have, just to get more, yeah, I would say more efficient with athletes' problems right away on the court when they have aches and pains showing up during the game. To get rid of it, which I did last season. It worked out great. It worked out fantastic. What it did do for the athletes, according to to my previous experiences with injuries, it made a big difference in the speed of recovery, getting the athletes back on the court and working again, and just speeding up recovery, which is a tremendous help, as we probably all know, in that field, because it has to be quick and fast. You know, the faster the better.
Right, right. And so this gives, well, there's so many things that's happening when you get a sports or anybody back healthy again, but especially in your field. You know, I've been doing, actually, I wanted to actually pick your brains a little bit on that. As you probably know, I've been running more and more this year, and I've got to a stage where, well, we'll get back to that in a moment, but back to your guys. You know, what I've realized is that, you know, when you have an injury or when you have some disability, it really changes the whole mind game, right? Yeah. And so if you're injured, and it takes you 3 weeks or 3 months to heal that injury, whereas maybe you could have done it in a week or even less. That whole mind game, that poor me mind game, or that suffering mind game, isn't going to be so prevalent, and so it's going to make you as a coach and as a trainer, your job kind of different, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, it has a big impact on the, like you said, the mindset of the athletes, because if they have an injury, of course, they want to go back on the court, but they can't, so they get kind of frustrated with their body, and because they cannot go. So the microcurrent and all the things that we do help them just dramatically to speed up the process there and get them back on it, which they love to do. And there's a lot of mentally, a lot of pressure on those guys, and to perform on the top level all the time, and to maintain that, you need to really dig into every resource possible. And like I said, like I mentioned earlier, the microcurrent did a great job there in helping and supporting that last season.
Yeah, and we had, there was about a 20-minute piece that you talked in extensively, I think it was back in the May Hangout, and you talked extensively about, you know, the quickening of the healing times, your estimate, and it's kind of, I know it's really difficult to estimate how much quicker it is compared to what it would have been, because it's like, right, you know, how are you going to have a control and how are you going to assess this? Right. And you were saying